All right, guys, this video is going to be very simple. It's going to be me sitting and talking the entire time. So I apologize now. It's not going to be a crazy video. But the reason why I'm going to be sitting here talking today is because I've gotten countless comments, questions on multiple social media platforms. Just comments on comments on comments and on comments. Mike, which car do you like more? The BMW M4 or the Toyota Supra? And guys, that is a really difficult question to answer because I love both of the cars for completely separate reasons. First, let's get into the BMW M4. So it was a 2015. I bought it with about 37,000 miles on it for about $38,000. I owned it for 1 year. I put about 20,000 miles on it. It was my daily driver at the time, so I didn't also have a choice but to take it everywhere I go. But that being said, 20,000 miles in a year, reliability was amazing. I had only one small issue with it, and I did make a YouTube video about that. I'll put it right there. And that was for the white smoke coming through the air vents, which was the valve cover gasket, I think it was, that needed replaced. So I got that done under warranty, which was fixed at around 51,000 miles. Other than that, I did oil changes, diff fluid, and tires. I honestly think that was it. Other than that, guys, I had no issues with it. So other than that, the car has been amazing. I decided about 45,000 miles into it, I needed a tune, which is the first car I've ever tuned, and it was the best decision I ever made by far. I highly recommend anyone with a BMW M4 or any car to tune it. It's incredible. It changes the car. It's like you're buying literally a new car. So I got that tuned. For, it was a BM3 tune stage 1. I did a mid-pipe and the tune. That was it. That car was nice because it did have back seats. It was very roomy inside the car, which was really good too. The only thing that I had coming up, which of course any car is maintenance, like I can, I understand that fact, but I had about 3,500 to $4,000 worth of maintenance coming up, and I didn't want to pay for it. I'd rather sell it, take that $4,000, $3,000, whatever it was going to be, put it down on a new car, and start fresh. So that's when I started looking. I did find one in Ohio. It was a 2020 with 160 miles on it, so it was technically used. But I got a really good deal, and I paid about $49,000-ish for it. It is black with red interior, which is exactly what I wanted, and I could not find one in PA under 54,000 or something like that. Like, it was insane, guys. Like, you just can't. I don't know why I just couldn't find one with that spec. It's a premium edition. It's not the launch. When I first got in the car, I was like, this is really small. The windshield is literally feels like it's like this big across, and you have no vision to see anything out the window. Like there's a million blind spots is what I felt like, and I was actually a little bit like, ooh, buying a car on the spot without test driving it? Yeah, well, I was a little nervous, but I gave it like 3 days, and again, I just fell in love with the Supra. It makes 335 horsepower, if I remember correctly. There's nothing better than doing a pull in the new Supra. Like, it is just insane, especially obviously when you have new tires and you can grip. It just launches like insane. And the double clutch in that car is, I don't know if it's better just because it's newer, less miles on it than the M4, but felt like the grabbing and the shifting is so much faster in the Supra. I love that, but I can say though, pulls in that car are nothing crazy, but I'm also comparing it to my stage 1 tuned BMW M4, so I feel like it's not really a fair chance. So right now the Supra is stock. I do have plans on doing downpipe and a tune next summer. I'm going to go with BM3 again. The shop I'm going to take it to has already done a few with the BM3 and said it's the best bang for your buck, and I use BM3 on my M4, so I know it's reliable and I shouldn't have any issues. Downpipe, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to go with yet. All I care about is the fact that, guys, you get about 100 wheel horsepower from just downpipes and a tune on that car, which is more significant than the M4. And you also have the B58 motor in the Supra, which is amazing for a lot of reasons. Great reliability, and it's all forged internal, so you don't have to worry about blowing anything, especially when you're only running in the 450 range and horsepower. So I'm really excited to get that done, and I think I can honestly say, guys, once I get that Super Tune next summer, I can almost guarantee I will say that car is so much better than the M4. Even though they're both made completely pretty much by BMW, Toyota just put their label on it. Like, we all know how it works. I love the BMW technology, the interior look of it, and I wanted that in the Supra, which is why I got it, because of course it's all BMW. Pretty much, I mean, chassis to interior to electronics, everything. So now the true question, which one do I like more? The way I look at it, guys, is if you put the Supra next to the M4, I personally will choose the Supra. And I think a big part of that is, oh, that's tough. I mean, aesthetically looking, there's no doubt the Supra's night and day. Better, cleaner, more sleek looking. So comparing stock for stock though, M4 obviously a little bit faster, but it's a lot heavier. The Supra aesthetically looks way better. The BMW has a way bigger interior, a lot more room, and back seats, and a bigger trunk, which the Supra, again, slash all of those, it has none of those options. So it depends. If you're cool with that, I think Supra is 100% the way to go. But if you want the practicality of having people in the car and stuff like that and still having trunk space, you have to go with the BMW. Also to go along with that is, it's hard to tell if the Supra is going to be more reliable down the road or not. I mean, they're both BMW, so it should be similar. The problem with the M4 too is if you're not a car person, you see it and you see a BMW. Most people don't know it's the M4, so you have to keep that in mind as well. One of the biggest things, if you guys ever hear a stock Supra in sport mode, downshifting, the burple is crazy for stock. And the M4 had no good sounds at all from the get-go until we did the mid-pipe in the tune. Then it sounded like this. So it sounded different, but it was still really nice sounding. But wait till downpipes in the tune in the Supra. See, it's going back and forth. That's all I can do. Again, both great for different reasons. I have nothing bad to say about either of them, but if I had the choice down the road to get a new M4 or a new Supra, I'm gonna go with the Supra. I'm gonna show a couple clips here of the Supra doing pulls, the M4 doing pulls, digs, and digs, kind of comparing both back and forth. So check out these clips, and then you guys can also be the judge if speed's what it has to do with it. You can check out these videos. And these were filmed in Mexico, so don't worry, I might have been speeding, but we're in Mexican territory. It's allowed. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out in the comments down below. Go on my Instagram, message me on there. I'm happy to answer any other questions. Like I said, I had quite a few people asking about it, so I figured I have to make a video, do the best I can with a little bit of experience I had with both of them and give my insight. Again, everyone's going to love different cars for different reasons. This is my input. You can hate it. You can take something from it either way. You know, I hope you guys just enjoyed it. Sorry for it being a boring video where I'm just sitting here, but this was very informative over entertainment. So hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, subscribe.